And I will be 50 in October.
Joanne, people say 50 is the new 30. At now approaching 50 rapidly, do you feel like you're 30?
No, not a million years. Aches, pains, more experience, more money.
Well,
No, totally not 30.
What are some of the, well actually Joanne, who's a great blogger, Gotham Gal, we're here in this really cool cafe called O Cafe on 12th and 6th in New York. They shut off the music for us, so I just want to give a little plug here. Joanne, what do you see, what are some of the biggest cataclysmic changes you're seeing at 50?
There's a bunch of changes. Your kids, if you have children, they go off to college, so you become an empty nester. I see a lot of women who decide to get off the ramp to stay home and raise their children. Actually, there's a hilarious comic strip in the New Yorker yesterday about this woman sitting in the car, and she's like, I don't know, I felt like driving my kids back and forth and waiting for them was going to be like, you know, more fulfilling. And so, you know, these people get off the ramp, they want to get back on the ramp. They're looking at their husbands and they're thinking, seriously, you know, I took care of you for the past 30 years. And they're thinking also ahead, like how many years do I have left and what do I want to accomplish? And I think that 50 is a very, is a big thing.
How about your parents? Do you have your parents?
My mother just recently died. My father is still alive. My husband's parents are still here. But that's another thing I see people, friends and parents dying. And or friends and parents getting sick. Or friends and parents have lost their money. And then all of a sudden you got to be a caretaker to them. And you can be a caretaker, but you don't want to be a caretaker. It's a very difficult age because I think people come into their own and they're ready to now return to that life that was sort of post-college and was all about me. But you have all these responsibilities, and there's the kids and the parents and the finances and things that you've done, and that's why it's not the new 30, because all that baggage is now with you, and you kind of have to, can't just say screw it and like put it into some, you know, garbage bag and like deal with it later.
Now you're really vital, you do a ton of things. If you had 3 pieces of wisdom for women approaching 50, what would they be?
Think about what's going to make you, where do you want to see yourself in a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? You know, do you want to see yourself traveling around the world? Do you want to see yourself working again? What kind of job do you want to do? I think you should need to think more about yourself, because if you're not happy, no one else is going to be happy. And I think a lot of people hit 50 and they sort of assess where they are in their lives. And I think it is a time to sort of reflect and figure out what you want to do going forward.
Okay, well, have a very happy 50th birthday in October.
Thank you.
And we'll check in with you in a couple of years.
All right.